Yeah, I love that stuff. All right, let's turn all this craziness off. What is all this craziness here? It's Thursday. Welcome. Welcome. Let me make sure everything's working. Got to find the mouse. Here's the mouse. All right. Let me go turn this off here. That's off. Okay. Now, let me see who is here. And thank you, everybody, for being here right on time, a lot of you. Okay, so first of all, we had Tecker Time in the house. Big hand for Tecker Time for being the first one here. What an amazing Buzzcocks t-shirt. Thank you very much. I've had this for quite a few years. I like it. I really like the big overall shirt prints a lot of the time. So that's what I got here. Bagman 44, I might not be able to make it tonight. But either way, I think you would like the band Cat Sick. Well, that sounds great. Although I do not like when my cats are sick, because oftentimes that costs a lot of money. But yeah, let's hear Cat Sick. Roger Flake, hello, how are you? Tim Nolan, what's happening? Tecker Time is saying greetings to the Spuds. Donald Kirby, howdy. Hey, what's up? What's up, Miss You? I think that's how you pronounce that, Miss You. I'll try to get some belches going for you tonight. And speaking of which, let's pour some wine. Miss U is a big fan of what she calls my ASMR burps. Now, if you don't know what ASMR is, I invite you to Google it. Now, I don't know if my belches qualify to be ASMR material, but I'll gladly take it. Sure. Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for being here. Blood of Christ. All right, let's see. Who else? Peter Graves is here. Hello, Peter Graves. Very nice to see you. Now, last time we had a stream, Peter Graves was way up in the sky on a plane, but he still was here. Very avant-garde. Yes, Tecker Time. Nick Tronic, what's up? Nick Tronic. You know, Nick Tronic, I always try to figure out what your little icon there is, and I have not zoomed in enough to figure it out, but it is intriguing to me. Eddie M, what is up? Yeah, we started with some noise. We'll probably end with some noise. You know how that goes. Stuart Gardner, hello, Devo lovers. I'm unable to be in tonight's gang report. Now, wait, is that it? Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. Okay, tonight's gang, apart from being this fast greeting, I'm excited to say I'll be at the devotional in November. Oh, my goodness. That's exciting, Stuart Gardner. Now, Stuart Gardner is a Devo fan that I've known for many years, just virtually, basically. So it's going to be great to see him at devotional. Yeah, thank you, Tecker Time. We love the love. We love that you love the noise. Yep, it's pronounced miss you. Oh, okay, miss you. Yeah, like miss you. Okay, I got you. Okay, it took me a second to figure out what you're talking about, but I got it. Tim Nolan, howdy, Tecker Time, Bagman, Roger Flake, he's going through the list there. Great. Nick Tronic, haha, it's a pic from an old MySpace music stage of me waving around some kind of blue laser light. Okay, yeah, because I've always wondered, what is that little thing there? What is that little blue something? Eddie M, is punk rock bowling still going down? Hey, Eddie M, as far as I know, everything's full steam ahead. I've got my flights. I've been talking to the tour manager. There has been no talk of any Devo shows being canceled or anything like that. So, and I talked to him as recently as today about which hotel I'm going to be staying at when I'm in California for the Los Angeles and the Vegas shows. So I know it's going down at this point. So it's a female sheep. Oh, that's right. Well, hi. Speaking of female sheep, come on up. Did you guys hear that? Meowser's yelling at me. Yeah, you're clever. Clever. What a clever one. Now, what do we got today? All right, so let me tell you, starting off, let's have a little message to the devotees, the Devo fans, the Spuds, the beautiful mutants in the audience. Now, as many of you know, and if you've been paying attention to their social media, Devo's social media, Devo released an album 40 years ago this year. It's actually 40 years ago this month. And it's their New Traditionalists album. It's actually my favorite Devo album. Simply because I had discovered Devo with the album previously that was released in 1980 called Freedom of Choice. And I know it's surprising. I didn't discover them back in the heyday like most people my age did. But in any case, I discovered them with Freedom of Choice. And so New Traditionalists, which came out the following year, was the first Devo album that I was kind of waiting for. I knew it was coming out. I went to like Kmart or whatever the store was that I bought it at, and I was waiting there the day it came out. There you go, miss you. And I just remember being excited to see like what they were wearing and just what it was going to sound like and look like. And I was not disappointed. So this month is the 40th anniversary, and you're noticing some social media posts going up related to that. Now, next week, there's going to be a very large, a very long-awaited, big, Devo announcement as far as this New Traditionalist anniversary goes, and something a lot of us have been waiting for a long time. So I can't wait. I've been working on several of these New Traditionalist related projects for many months, if not years. So it's going to be really cool to let you guys in on some things next week. And that's what I'm told the promo schedule is starting early next week. We will be announcing some great stuff. And I can't tell you anything about it now, but just rest assured there will be great things happening next week in the Devo world. And so we've been working on that. Still selling a lot of Gerald Casale's solo 7-inch and CD. I'm helping them out by selling those from my home, and every day I get orders, so it's still going well. And what else do we got? Meowser, you want to come over here and tell people what you're bitching about? I'm sure they would like to know. Another thing we have coming up tonight is I got mail. Okay, I got these two things in the mail right here. These two things. Now, I know what this one is for the most part. This one, got no clue. Don't know who sent it, got no clue. But I can't wait. So at some point, we will open those things. And my latest video, let me just tell you really quick. The latest video I put up on YouTube is an entry to a contest being sponsored by a channel called Grown Man Record Night. It's a YouTube channel. They do live streams. They've been around for a while, and they're in North Carolina. So they did a contest celebrating their surpassing of 600 subscribers, which is great. And So I entered the contest, and the contest theme was show 5 records that you bought based on cover art alone. And I did that, and it's fairly interesting. You might want to go check it out. And hey, Ryan Anderson, nice to see you here. Thanks for coming by. I always enjoy your company here on these virtual things, whoever channel we're on, whether it be Dr. October or whatever, Jason Skills, when he used to do them. We appreciate your participation, my friend. Now, Miss Meowser, she's out in the hallway whining. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's fucking whining. Miss Meowser, you can't do that when I'm on television. You can come in here and whine at me, but don't do it in the, whatever. You know, I talk to cats a lot and not so much humans. So, yeah, it's weird. I know. All right. So let's see. I would like to start off today, since there, seems to be, I don't watch the news, but I'm catching little bits of the news by accident. And there's a lot of negativity going on right now, a lot of worry, a lot of pain. And so let's start off with our little game we like to play. That's basically you guys telling me something that's positive that's happened to you, some kind of forward-moving progression in your life, something that made you happy, something that was delicious, and whatever it may be since we last streamed last Thursday, something that's happened to you within the last week. So you want to start off your side chat post with the word positive, and then tell me in brief terms something positive that happened to you in the last week. I like to know, and I think it spreads a good little energy here. Spud Byro, what's up? Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm really excited. Our friend Stuart Gardner is coming to devotional this year. Hey, Eric, what's up? What is up? And that's an awful long yo you have there, my friend. You should be proud of that. I'm drinking some wine. Hey, Meowser, what you doing? Okay, this is funny. So I've got an extension cord running across this hardwood floor over to all my stuff here. And it's kind of right in line with me walking to the bathroom, walking to the refrigerator, whatever. So I have a towel over the cord so I don't trip over it. And guess where Meowser's laying? Right on that towel on the cord. I definitely won't trip over it now, Meowser. I'll just trip over you. I have not had dinner against my better judgment. So I think this wine's going to go straight to my head. So that'll be fun to see what happens. Now, Stuart Gardner says the fact that official video or film footage of the New Traditionalist was destroyed is some kind of flood or intolerable. No, it wasn't a flood. As far as I understand, Stuart, the professionally shot tour footage of Devo from 1981, New Traditionalist tour, was destroyed in a lawsuit of some kind. I don't know I can't remember the details because my memory is very poor. But if I Googled it or looked it up in my archives, I can figure it out. Something happened where the company who shot the footage was sued by somebody else, or they sued somebody. And at the end of the day, the footage had to be destroyed. And I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. I know what you meant, Stuart. Left out the word tour. I know what you meant. So, yeah. And I like how Eric says, hey, after he drops a long yo. Because you can drop a long yo and then follow it with a hey, and you're gold. You're gold, especially up in here. Joanne is here, everybody. I haven't seen Joanne in a while. Welcome, Joanne. It's always a pleasure to see your whatever icon you tend to roll with. It's a pleasure to see it, Joanne. Nice to see you. So, been working a lot on New Traditionalists announcements and stuff, getting ready for this anniversary. Also been working a lot on the tour. Like I said, there's no inklings of anything being canceled or anything. So at this point, it's all full steam ahead. I have been I've been working on eBay a lot since I got back from DC when I saw Green Day. There's footage of that on the YouTube page. I've been working a lot on just sorting through some of the stuff I bought on that trip because I did a lot of thrifting. It was a business trip, right? So I did a lot of thrifting on the way there, on the way back. So I'm going through that stuff, listing some things, mostly getting things ready to list, photographing them and typing up descriptions and researching prices and all that stuff, and listening to the damn things. I got to listen to the records and CDs mostly. If there's any kind of marks on the discs, I have to listen to them to make sure they play correctly. So I'm spending a lot of time doing that. I found a few cool things today just by chance, I went to pick up a late lunch at one of my favorite places, Subway. Oh my goodness, I love some Subway subs. Anyway, so I go over there and there's a thrift store right across the street. And I'm like, you know what? I'm right here. I don't really feel like thrifting, but I'm going to go in there and check it out. Right. So I go in there and check it out. And this is a place that typically doesn't have much in the way of records. I mean, like not like maybe a stack of records that high, and that's all they have. So it's slim pickings there. I usually don't find anything, but I went in and the little stack of records they had, I looked through them anyway, thinking that they're probably the same stuff they always have been, but they weren't. There was some new stuff in there that I hadn't seen before. And I bought like 4 records, which is really unheard of at this store. And I want to pick a bone with Joanne here. Subway nasty as fuck. Okay, well maybe the one near you is, but I have found one here in Raleigh, and one of the main guys that works there has worked at Subway since 1975. He's an older gentleman, and he's great. He's the best sandwich artist in the world, and he always hooks me up. He knows exactly what toppings I like the most of. And I always get great service there, and the food's always excellent. So, and let me tell you this, Joanne, when I'm traveling, when I used to travel a lot on tour, when we were going all over the world, all over the country, if I ever was just so sick of fast food and that kind of stuff, and I needed something other than, fried, whatever, Subway was a great place to get a sandwich full of vegetables. I mean, it comes in handy every now and then. Taker Time loves Subway. Ask him why they still, I don't know. I don't like tuna. I don't like real tuna or fake tuna. I don't like the taste of it, the smell of it, the look of it, the touch of it, nothing. You keep that tuna away from me. Keep it away. You can have all the fake stuff and all the real stuff. I don't give a damn. My stuff, I don't know how we got to talk about Subway so much, probably because I brought it up. But my favorite at Subway is the Italian BMT on wheat. Love it. And also the steak and cheese on wheat. Love it. Those are my 2 things. Yeah, Subway, eat fresh. Right. Stuart Gardner, I'm going to guess your favorite Devo album. Just off the top of my head, I'm going to guess it's Duty Now for the Future, right? I don't know. Is it? Is it not? I don't know. Just a guess there. It's not spicy, Tim. It's not spicy. I actually get the BMT with no pepperoni double salami because the pepperoni is a little bit spicy. You're right there, Tim. Pepperoni is a bit spicy. Not a fan of spicy here. Okay, so, in case you guys didn't hear, the last live stream I did, I told a little story about going to see Green Day. And Green Day covered a Kiss song. They covered, I want to rock and roll all night. So I was pretty impressed by that. I thought that was cool because I love Kiss. And I just happen to have a couple of things in my purse, my man bag, as some people call it, but it's a purse. So I just happen to have the 3 of these things in my bag, right? And because I tend to just give them out to people sometimes if I'm traveling or if I meet interesting weirdos. So I had 3 of these in my purse, and I told my friend who's the tour manager of Weezer, he came out to see me in the crowd, and I was like, look, dude, the tour manager for Green Day, his name is Ted. I know Ted from years ago because he used to tour manage Devo. I said, please give Ted these 3 Jesus Simmons cards, and please make sure they go to the original members of Green Day, those 3 dudes. So a couple days later, I got a text from Ted, and he said, yep, I gave them to him. And he told me exactly how he gave them to each one of them, laid it in front of Billy Joe's face, handed one to Trey, the drummer, and then put one in the wardrobe case of Mike, the bassist. So now I am quite sure that Green Day owns Jesus Simmons, and I was kind of proud about that. Now, the reason I have these things, as many of you know, is because our good friend here, Sophia, and one of my main moderators, sent me a box of plain old Jesus cards, right? And I just vandalized them. And what I do is I send them to people who super chat or send them with VCLT, which is vinyl record gifts that I send to people. Sometimes I'll put them in there sometimes, but they're just gifts and neat things to give away. So there's Jesus Simmons, and that's how I deal with my personal Catholic damage that I've had since the 70s. All right. Wait a second, Stuart, is that true? Subway's slogan was fresh at the same time Devo's fresh? I think I remember that now, Stuart. I think I kind of remember that coinciding. Oh no, yeah, Stuart. That's one of my faves too. I mean, because that was right there when I was in my Devo, in the genesis of my Devo obsessiveness, right? I was just soaking it all in. Whatever Devo released, I was soaking it up. It's true, Eric. I can never vandalize too many, but I will run out one day. I mean, I'm probably about halfway through what Sophia sent me, but I really like them. I think because this particular pose of Jesus, this particular image, I saw a lot when I was a kid. And I don't know if maybe I had some of these, I don't know what these are called, prayer cards or holy cards or whatever they're called. But I don't know if I had some of these when I was a kid or if this is just a very generic image of Jesus that was used a lot. But I remember maybe my mom had a fake painting of this in our house. I don't know. I just remember it somehow. So somehow it helps me deal with my Catholic damage, and I'm working it out. Hey, Christy, what's up? Oh, great. Hey, thanks for the tip. Now, Christy is Sophia's mom. The Svengels are some of my favorite people in the world. We got Darren, we got Christy, and we got Sophia. And I love them, and they're great supporters of this channel, and we love Sophia. So that's great. Sophia is awesome. She's running cross country as she does most Thursdays, I think. And that's all. That's all you need to know. It's just great stuff. Hey, Randy, what's up? Hey, nice to see you here. Thank you for stopping by. Very tickled that you're here, Mr. Randy Deadwax. Deadwax has a great channel, and God damn it, Deadwax, I got to get to one of your live streams one day, man. I got to. I keep missing them. I don't like that. Because you do pretty long live streams, man. And for some reason, every time you do them, I'm traveling, I'm out of the house, and I don't notice you're doing it until it's done. I don't know how I miss them all the time. Is that the official pose? I think it is. It's like his good side or something. I guess in his rider and his, in the rider that he sent to people before he made appearances, he was like, look, get me from this side. It's my better side. Even Jesus wasn't totally symmetrical and perfect, Generic Jesus is a good name for a band, isn't it? I think I saw him swimming in my stew. I think it's soup. I think it's swimming in my soup. Or maybe you're making a Stuart Gardner reference with that. I don't know. How goes it, Randy? Says Tim. Yeah, good band name, Eddie. That's right. Hey, okay, Sophia. So your mom just hipped us that you would be late, but damn, you just popped right on in here 22 minutes after we started. Are you still sweating? Are you still like breathing heavy? Are you still like overcoming the run you just did? Because that's amazing that you just did the cross country and now you're here with us. Thank you. Mutant Potato, good to see you. Now, Mutant Potato, I don't know how much of a content creator you are. I don't know what your channel is about, but I really wish that you would have a nice little interesting, what do you call it? That little icon there, an avatar. I wish that would be a little picture or something. I just wish that, because your name is great, Mutant Potato. Why not have a Mutant Potato there? A little predictable, I know, but I just like to see a little graphic there. Not only that, Michael, says Stuart, but a photo of Mark and Jerry eating in a Subway was floating around at the same time. I took that photo. Okay, this is what I'm telling you about Subway. Even Jerry Casale, who only really eats the best food and is very, very picky person as far as that goes for the most part, even he was excited to kind of get Subway because we were on a road out in the middle of nowhere. I think we were probably traveling through South Carolina or Georgia or something, and there was absolutely nothing. And we were all on a tour bus. Everybody's starving. So we pulled over at a Subway, and I couldn't believe it. I was standing in line with all of Devo at a Subway. And so I had to get a picture of Jerry in there because it's such a rare occurrence that he goes to those places. And another great Jerry food story I have is when we were at a baseball game in Florida while Devo was on tour. I'm going to say it was 2011 or 2010 or something like that. And we were in Florida, and the local team that was playing on the same night as Devo, their game started, a few hours earlier than Devo's concert. And they asked Jerry to throw the first pitch. Well, they asked Devo to throw the first pitch. And Jerry agreed because he's kind of a baseball fan. And he had always dreamed about throwing a pitch, so he did a great job. So anyway, we show up for Jerry to throw the pitch, and we go up into this room, me and the band. And we go up in this VIP, whatever box, whatever you call the box seats with the window, and you can look out over the thing. And there was all kinds of food, and they're like hot dogs and nacho cheese and chips and like, baseball food. And I saw Jerry eat a hot dog and I couldn't believe it. But it was a good hot dog. We enjoyed it, but I just never saw Jerry eat a hot dog. So that was kind of funny. Okay. Eric has a little known fact. Hold on. Eric, a little known fact. Jesus had a lazy left eye. It wasn't lazy. It was just crooked. It was a very active eye. But yeah, so look at that. Sophia and Joanne are besties. That is nice. And Mutant Potato, I think, is laughing their ass off. I think their ass is falling off as we speak. Yeah, you were running. That's good, Sophia. Keep it up. When you're 40 something, I want to hear that you're still running. Don't fall into the trap of, not exercising and being over 40, because that'll get you. That'll get you. Jerry eats fake tuna at Subway. I don't remember what Jerry got, actually. I don't think he got tuna. I could be wrong. Wait, my buddy's Uncle Jesus makes the what? It just went right over my head. Good morning, Wax Ecstatic. Where the hell are you where it's morning? Okay, wait. You're in a time warp of some kind, my friend. Good morning. What, did you just wake up? You just waking up, Tuco? Nice to see you, brother. Putting some wine down here tonight, fellas and ladies. Okay, Sophia, I just read a really good interview with Jerry about the jihad video and such. Oh, good. Sophia, feel free to share the link in the chat here. I don't know if I've seen that one yet, but that's great. And oh yeah, Dead Wax. I wanted to mention, first of all, thanks for saying hi to my buddy Tuco. But Dead Wax, I wanted to mention, I've got your stuff. I think I already mailed your stuff out, actually. Put together a little package for you, that trade we're doing, and the shirt we talked about, and some other things. So you'll be getting that soon. David Coleman, happy Thursday all. Thank you very much. Now, nobody has really taken me up on my little thing I wanted to do with this positive thing. Have they? Has anybody typed anything positive in the chat? You know that little game we play, right? Hey, what positive thing has happened to you in the last week? And then somebody says, yeah, positive, and then they type something. I don't think anybody. Oh, here we go. I got one. Tim Nolan, positive. Seeing Detention again tomorrow. Okay, yeah, we love Detention. We love Detention. They're a band of teenagers from Ohio. And so, yeah, Tim was the only one that played the game, the positive game. That's okay. Okay, you'll be running. Good, Sophia. Don't give up. Okay, so Stuart made an animated Jesus zombie years ago. That's something to be proud of. I guess that's positive. Okay, Michael, I'll get a package ready for you also. Thank you. Oh, no rush, dude. I'm not trying to rush you. I'm just saying I was able to throw it in the mail, and it's off to you, and no rush, man. No rush. But I am looking forward to getting that Tubes record, dude. That's really great that you had that. Okay, here's the interview that Sophia read with Jerry Casale of Devo. I'm not quite sure when this was done, but I guess it was fairly recent if it's about his new video. So there you have it. And Waxy saying hi to Tim and Randy. That's great. Positive, says Eric. Oh, wait, positive, says Eric. Tomorrow is payday, and I'm probably going to buy some unnecessary shit. Does that mean records, Eric? Or does that mean CDs or cassettes? Does it mean music in general? Or are you going to buy some food? Are you going to buy some drugs? What are you buying? Alcohol? Is it beer? Is it liquor? We got to break this down. I got to know more about this, Eric. Positive. My boyfriend and I reunited after years apart last week. Really? Years apart. Years. Wow. Now, see, there's a story to be told there, Stuart. That's just a tease right there. Now I got to know more. But that's really cute, and that's really great. And big ups to you and your boy. That's great. After years, man, could be a beautiful thing. I'm trying to imagine hooking up with some of my ex-girlfriends after years. I don't know how that would work. Who knows? Now, positive, Joanne got out of school early today. That is positive, my friend. I was never a big fan of school. Not that I wasn't a fan of learning, but it was just that school was not teaching me what I was interested in, right? And so I couldn't wait to get out of there to go home and really learn about what I wanted to learn about, which namely was Kiss, Devo, rock and roll, But that's good, John. That's good. Yeah, it's great. Thank you. Oh, no, it's totally great, dude. That is totally great. I just, How does that happen? How do you break up and then get together after years? That's amazing. That's like miracle stuff. That's the stuff of miracles, Stuart. Sophia, positive. First day of school was great. And you're at Kent State, right, Sophia? If I'm not mistaken, are you there yet? Or are you still in high school? I can't remember. Positive. First day of school was great. My calculus teacher has a self-made poster on the back bulletin board on how to lip it good. Oh my God. Does she know your devotion? Does she know about your devotion? I guess she does now. Randy Deadwax, positive. I was cleaning out my attic and found a Tickle Me Elmo in good shape. Are you kidding me, Deadwax? Because you could probably sell that thing. I have not ever sold a Tickle Me Elmo, but I'm guessing they're probably worth something. And if they're not worth anything, I want it so I could make it make noise. I want to circuit bend that thing somehow and make it like, make brutal noise. Okay, Eric, I got to think of 2 or 3 records that will be mine. Probably some other vices that will be filled as well. That's good to know, Eric. Eric, where are you from? I forget. Let me know where you're from. Paul Holmes. Morning, Michael. It's 9:20 a.m. here in Melbourne, Australia. Oh, yeah. Great Buzzcock shirt here, right? I've had it for a few years. I'm all backwards. Anyway, Buzzcocks. This shirt was made by a company that did some work for Devo years ago, some merch work. I want to say it was maybe Impact. Before Impact ran our web store for a couple of years, we just did some licensing deals with them, and I think they were the ones that printed these really huge shirts. There's a Devo shirt like this where it has the band holding those guitars, those synth guitars, and it's a huge print, and the same company that did this one. So anyway, but morning from Australia. I miss Australia. I have not been to Australia since, I want to say 2012. So long ago. I got to go back. I love that place, and New Zealand as well. I had such a great time there. Met some awesome people there, lifelong friends. Positive, Tim Nolan says, found a fully autographed CD of Are We Not Men that has been on a bag since the Akron show in 2008. Yeah, Tim told me that today. It was a funny story. He got this thing signed while we were at a concert in 2008. It was in Ohio, and he just put it in a room and didn't even break it out, didn't even display it or show it to anybody in all these years. That's the sign of a hoarder right there. Oh, not at Kent State yet. Okay, but you were looking to go to Kent State, right? That's your choice, right? I got you. True story. Wow. Yeah, Tickle Me Elmo could be worth a pretty penny, Deadwax. Look that up on eBay. And if you're not skilled with eBay sales, I'll sell it for you and send you the money. But that might be a good thing. Now, do I remember correctly? Was there ever a Tickle Me Elmo that didn't work right or said something weird, or was, because sometimes those talking toys, somebody will make a video of one that just says something completely out of the ordinary, or it's broken enough or malfunctioning enough so it sounds like it's saying something dirty or weird. I don't know. I seem to remember something about Tickle Me Elmo. Greater Seattle. Okay, Eric. Okay, I got you. All right. Because I'm trying to think, man, if we're ever in the same place together, we got to hang. I haven't been to Seattle in a while. It's been since Devo played there. So probably 2014, I think it was when I was like there. Yeah, so here we go. Stuart, it really is, Michael, a long story. So I'll tell you at the devotional. Oh, that's great. Lunch is on me. Perfect, Stuart. Oftentimes I don't have time for lunch at the devotional. And look, while you're there, just remember, there's no sleeping at devotional. So get your sleep before you come. Bring your no-dos, bring your Red Bull, bring your coffee, whatever you got to do to stay up. There's not much sleeping at devotional. Let me tell you, it's going to be brutal and it's going to be great. Sophia, I didn't get to tell him in person, but we had to fill out a card with info about ourselves to familiarize ourselves with him. And I mentioned it alongside my love of Devo. Oh, that's interesting. Well, you hipped him then. You hipped him. That's great. He's hip. Positive. Spud Byro says, briefly hit 2,600 followers on my comic. On your comic. Well, Spud Byro, that is really cool. I like, people who create their own stuff, people who do things, get things done. That kind of ethic, that work ethic is what I like. And that's cool that you've done something and you're starting to see the fruits of your labor. You're starting to get followers and fans, and that's really cool. I wonder how. Well, here's how Stuart Gardner is, because she's a moderator here, and so moderators can do that. They can put links in the chat, and that's just how I understand it. But I'm old, and this is kid stuff here, YouTube, so I don't know what I'm doing. Didn't he say "Hail Satan"? Maybe he did, Eddie. Maybe that's what he did. Deadwax, see if your Tickle Me Elmo says "Hail Satan." I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Okay, Michael Pilmer, there was a Tickle Me Elmo that supposedly swore. Yeah, okay, I remember something about that. Maybe I saw it on YouTube. You could probably search it on YouTube. Now here's somebody, Rain Hall. Okay, Rain Hall, welcome. What you were watching is my weekly Thursday live stream. Now, my name is Michael Pilmer. Basically, what I tend to talk about is music, art, cats. That's basically my life, music, art, and cats. I work for a lot of rock bands. I worship rock and roll. It's my religion. It's my law. And I work for the band Devo, namely. That's my favorite band. That's my main gig. I also did work for Blondie for a few years. I worked for the Dickies, a punk rock band out of LA that's been around for decades. And I sell music-related stuff on eBay. I do logos, artwork for people, websites. I manage bands, merchandise and stuff. Anyway, anything I can do to be a part of the rock and roll world, I will do to make a living. And this channel is basically something that I started over 10 years ago. It was a way for me to store concert footage that I shot on many digital cameras I've had over the years. And that was all I used it for. And then about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, something like that, my channel got monetized. And then I found out about live streaming and about connecting with people on your YouTube channel, which I thought was fantastic. So I did that, and somebody convinced me to start streaming every week on a Thursday. And so I did. And that's what you're watching. So if you want, Rain, if you'd like to play along with something, every week, just about every week, I ask people to tell me something brief and positive that happened to them within the last week, since last Thursday. So what I ask people to do is type the word positive in the chat and then follow it with something positive that's happened to you over the last week. So Rain Hall, if you'd like to participate, that'd be great. And so, yeah, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. And this is Super Chat Charlie. He's a character that's often here, and I'll just give you a little freebie here. This is what he does. Sometimes when people will send a super chat tip in the side chat, and then I'll make it do this, right? And I can make it do it without the sound too. And his toilet lights up. See that toilet he has there? It lights up. So that is value right there. That's content. That's what's called good content and value. Okay. So, and then sometimes, Rain. Wait, did I pronounce that right? I'm already forgetting your name. I'm so sorry. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Rain. Yes, Rain. Okay, Rain. Now, oftentimes what we'll do at the end of the stream for the last 15 or 20 minutes or so, we'll make a bunch of noise, and I'll get people on screen to make noise however they can, with their mouth, with their body, with electronics, with metal keys in a bowl, whatever it is. So here's a couple of noise makers I use at the end of the chat. At the end of the stream sometimes. It's a circuit bent baby room monitor, which makes horrific noise based on touching these little punk rock spikes here. And then I have this little Korg monotone synthesizer here, which is great. Anyway, that's in a nutshell what you're watching, Rain. Hopefully I haven't run you off. Sophia says, I remember hearing about a group that switched the voice boxes and talking Barbies. Yeah. There was a group. Oh, what was it called? I remember that. I think that happened before the internet, if I'm not mistaken. But oh God, Sophia, if you could do a little Googling and find out that group's name. There was this group that would take toys, switch their music boxes or their voice boxes around, put them back on the shelves, right? Oh my God, the hilarity that would ensue. But what's great is artists that do kind of stuff like that, they're never really able to see the fruits of their labor. They're never really able to see somebody taking that home and reacting to it when it says the wrong thing. So it's kind of, it's like, I want to thank them for their service, basically, those kind of artists. Now there's another positive going to be in Charleston. Wait, Charleston, South Carolina, Charleston, Virginia. Where is Charleston? Charleston. Oh, wait, didn't you say you were going to be out here, Eric, in the Carolinas? Okay, so that's when we have to get together, right? Give me those dates. Give me those dates, Eric. I got to write that down. Okay, Rain up in here. That's right, Eddie. Hey, so Rain, yeah, if you want to, okay, let's migrate. Let's migrate. Whatever that means, sounds cool to me. No sleep till Cleveland, no sleep in Cleveland. That's the important thing. Let's see. I just pulled the Tickle Me Elmo string and it says, kiss my ass, Michael. Well, guess who needs that Tickle Me Elmo, Randy? Now, if it would have said Randy, you would have got to keep it. But because it says my name, I get to keep it. I know that's a little harsh. I don't want to harsh your mellow, Randy, but that damn thing is mine. God, if it said kiss my ass, Michael, I think I might marry it. I tend to marry people that say kiss my ass, Michael. Not that I've married anybody, but hey, Lee Victor's here. What's up, Lee? Salut. What's up, Yins? Looking forward to seeing you sometime soon at a show or a devotional or something. Wax Ecstatic Positive. Wax Ecstatic. Thank you for the reminder. Let me hit people to your record show. Actually, if you just want to type in the chat where the record show is and when it is, Wax Ecstatic lives in a weird state that hardly anybody ever goes to. But he's having a record show there. Oh, pardon me. With his brother. They sell records. They got a lot of cool records. And he's been advertising it on his channel. His channel's great. He's doing 7 videos in 7 days lately. I think he's on day 4 today. Great stuff. Showing records, showing stuff. He's a good guy. Tuco, are you going with a fist of cash? No, he's working the show, Tim. He's going to make a fist of cash. See? Yeah, SC. Okay, Eric, is there any way you can come up to North Carolina? Is there any way you can work out a day or two to come up here? I got a guest room. We have to hook up somehow. And I don't know if I could come to South Carolina in November because that's the month of the devotional. So I have to do a lot of traveling that month. But let me know the dates when you get a chance, Eric. If you can email me, if you go to my About page on my YouTube channel and email me, please, I would really like to hook up with you, brother. Barbie Liberation Organization. Yeah, it was the Barbie Liberation Front or the Barbie Liberation Organization. That's what it was. That's what it was. Thank you, Tim. Okay, so scrolling down here. Yeah, there. Tim posted the link to the Barbie Liberation Organization. That's great. Yes, Tim, bring a spin and loot, and we'll have a booth there selling records, so more money to spend on records. That's great, Waxy. Feed that habit. Nick Tronic, positive. My mom started collecting music and borrowed some of my records. Wait a second. Your mom just started collecting records for the first time in her life? First of all, how old's your mom? Without being rude to your mom. Basically, how old's your mom? And wow, that's interesting. What kind of music is she into? Is she into some of the same stuff you're into? That's amazing. See, my parents were not music lovers, although my mom was a bit obsessive about music. Like when she found a song that she liked, she would listen to it on repeat for hours, like totally obsessive compulsive about it. And it wasn't the best stuff. It was like Linda Ronstadt or, oh God, stuff that I've blocked out of my mind. Now, every now and then, me and my mom would connect on music. Her love of ABBA, I loved ABBA. She also liked some of Devo. She would make some comments when I would listen to Devo. Oh, I like the way they move, or I like that beat, you know. But neither of my parents were music people at all. And my other family, my brother and my sister, are barely music people. You know, they listen to music, but they're not really people that go to concerts and do all that stuff. They don't collect records. You know what I mean? What does that mean, miss you? I miss you, miss you. All right. Yeah. What album she borrow? That's what I'm asking, Tim. I am losing track here. Hold on. I'm scrolling through. Okay. So Nick says a bunch of old stuff I got from my dad. Boston. Oh, yeah. Now, Boston, that first album, man, I got to say, I love that thing. But I didn't discover that until later in life. I didn't discover I loved that album until later in life. So, yeah. Oh, 57. Okay. So like, yeah, a peer of mine, basically, a little older than me. It's bad. I don't know, but she is into classic rock and used to be a really good singer, but never went after it. Wow. Well, that's cool. But she did kind of went after it because she sang. She did go after it. She did some stuff. She probably, you know, at least rehearsed or performed somewhere, small places. I don't know. But that's good that she's a singer and she's getting back into collecting records. Tell her to start her own channel. Or if you have a channel, Nick, you might want to have your mother on to speak about this because I think you'd get a lot of views. putting liberation front at the end of anything automatically makes it sound 100% more badass. That's true, Sophia. Remember that when you're naming your first band, okay? Because you are going to start a band. I just know it. I just know it. I got to pour another one of these because look how much I have left. That is sad. Here we go. Listen to this. Wait, listen to this. God damn it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, well, that didn't work. It didn't make a sound like I wanted it to, but can't win them all. Now, after I pour this wine, I'm going to try to catch up with the chat again. But, hey, I want to thank you guys again for being here and talking with me. Because, you know, like I say all the time, I remind you guys all the time, I don't talk to humans very much during the week. So this is the one time I get to talk to humans. Now, here we go. Stuart, my parents opened a record store in 1977 when I was 16, and I worked at it for 20 years. Stuart, you must have some amazing promotional materials, collectibles. You must be wallowing in cool shit from that record store. Lee Victor, positives, going to 2 parties this weekend, one involving a belly dancing band, so-called belly rock, wow, called Ishtar from Pittsburgh, and an outdoors house party, and just booked a tattoo. Woo! You booked a tattoo? Oh, too bad it's not before the devotional. We would love to see it. Man, you're not going to give up what the tattoo. I kind of want it to be a surprise. Maybe you shouldn't tell me. But that's great. All right, so yeah, I'm going to a little party tomorrow. My friend Ian Shannon, my good friend, my longtime friend Ian Shannon, is having his 55th birthday party tomorrow night at his house, but it's outdoors. He has a big kind of property near a lake, so he's got a lot of outdoor space. He's going to cook up some ribs, and we're going to be drinking some beers and some liquors and hanging out outside. So that'll be fun. And my friend Ann is going to be joining us, who a lot of you know from the streams. She pops her head in here every now and then. Pardon me. Wine burps are not like beer burps, but they're still good. I enjoy them. Now, if I can make sure I didn't miss anything important here in the chat, I am going to open one of these packages. Can you believe it? All right, so I'm going to open the one that I kind of know what it is, right? I have an idea. Now, this is from the one and only Clayton. You see that? Clayton? That is Jeff Clayton of the mighty ANTiSEEN. ANTiSEEN is I would describe them as a Southern punk rock band. They started in the early 1980s. I discovered them in 1983 when I was a young teenager, and they I just saw. Let me just interrupt that for a minute. Miss U says, another good one. Sheesh, even your White Claw burps. Yeah, I had to drink White Claw of all things on a stream, on a friend of mine's stream last week because I didn't have anything else, and it was gross. I'll never drink it again. Of course, wine's going to sound great. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so ANTiSEEN was a band that I grew up with. It was the first punk rock band I ever saw in a club. Their guitarist, Joe Young, who passed away some years ago, rest in peace, Joe, salute. He taught me how to play guitar when I was like 14, just the one chord that I know, punk rock guitar. And I'll just follow those guys all my life. So now I've been running their website for many years and helping them however I could with some merch designs or whatever. And Jeff always sends me cool stuff for my services. In exchange for my services, I get cool ANTiSEEN collectibles because I have a pretty fat ANTiSEEN collection. It's not complete, but it's pretty close. So I got to maintain, because someday I'm going to have I'm going to have a child by accident, and then I'm going to have to leave him or her my whole ANTiSEEN collection in my will. Okay, so here we go. ANTiSEEN coming at you. If I could just cut the tape. There we go. All right, let's see what's in here. Okay, what does it look like? Ooh, a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's see. Too bad Ryan Kidd's not here because he would appreciate some of this stuff for sure. Here we go. First off is this reissue shirt. Jeff Clayton with a chainsaw and a mask. And this glows in the dark, my friend. I believe I believe his mask and the word ANTiSEEN glows in the dark. And I had one of these shirts, the original pressing of this shirt. I want to say it was back in the 90s, maybe. But now they have redone it, and I'm into it. I got so many ANTiSEEN shirts, and here's another one. Thank goodness. Now here's the things that Ryan Kidd would have really dug. And Dead Wax, you still here? Because you might dig this too. Now, this is something maybe you don't know about. Can anybody tell me what this is without reading too much of it? Anything? Anybody? Anyone? Anything? Can you tell what it is? Who's this right here? Who's that guy? Who's that guy right there in the makeup? Anybody know? Anybody know? Anybody know? Anybody? Come on, Eddie. You might know. Dead Wax, you know? Okay, yeah, G.G. Allin. Okay, so this is G.G. Allin's, I guess, first band called Malpractice, 1970s, New England rock. And my buddy at Malcontent at TPOS Records did the work he needed to do to reissue this beauty. And so I got it from the mighty Jeff Clayton. And here's a little insert it comes with right there. Very cool. Very cool. I have a pretty good G.G. Allin collection. Not complete by any means, but I saw G.G. Allin live back in the 80s. My punk rock band, Rabid Salesman, was supposed to open for him, but thank God we didn't. I think our drummer had to go out of town or something. Something happened where we couldn't play. But man, I did go to the show and watch it, and it was out of control, out of control. He threw poop at me and everything. But yeah, there's this single. Can't wait to hear that. And then we have this glorious thing, the G.G. Allin Carnival of Excess album. Look at that. Look at that great tattoo on his arm there. You can't say those two words any better. With that image is just perfect. Anyway, so here we go. The G.G. Allin Carnival of Excess album. I have been wanting to hear this, and I finally got it. And oh, look at the vinyl. Ooh, look at that insert too there. Look at that. Okay, we got the insert, and we got this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jeff Clayton. Can't wait to hear this. So anyway, yeah, the GG show was out of control. He wasn't very nice to the audience. You know, he was threatening. He was dangerous. But I think people, if you didn't know what you were getting into going to see a GG show, you know, I don't know how you missed the memo on how dangerous those shows could be, but they were. But we did it. I paid my $5 and I saw that show, and it was great. But yeah, he was a dick, I guess, to some people. Eddie M, that's badass. I love GG. Oh, great. Rain, I can't believe you know who GG is. This is great. Okay. So that's awesome. So yeah, ANTiSEEN. If you like GG Allin, if you appreciate that style of rock and roll, I believe you would love ANTiSEEN. And if you go to ANTiSEEN.com, that's this right here, ANTiSEEN, like, you know, music scene, we're part of the scene. These guys were the anti-scene back then. They were against everything that the scene stood for back then. So that's where that name comes from. But they're great. They're great. Wait, that's a promotional copy? I don't think so, Ryan. Hold on. Let me put that well, I think it is. No, I don't think it's promotional. I mean, it's promotional in that I got it for free, but I think these are available on the ANTiSEEN site right now. I think I actually listed them on the ANTiSEEN site for sale. So this and the 7-inch are available right now at ANTiSEEN.com. Go there before they sell out, Ryan, because I know you're a collector and you're a huge fan of a bunch of types of music, and I know you like to get in when the getting's good. So I just listed those on the ANTiSEEN site less than a week ago, so you might want to go over there. Hey, Rob Ginsburg, all you missed, my friend, was me running my mouth, drinking wine, and opening an ANTiSEEN package I just got. And real briefly, I'll show you, Rob, I got my ANTiSEEN shirt. This is a remake, glow-in-the-dark chainsaw shirt, parts of that glow-in-the-dark. And then I got 2 GG Allin-related records. I got this one, Rob, Carnival of Excess album. And then I got Gigi's first band from the 70s called Malpractice, reissued on 7-inch by my friend Malcolm Tent over at TPOS Records. Dig it. You can get both of these at ANTiSEEN.com. And I would recommend them if you're into dirty rock and roll. You know what I mean? Stuart, I want to stay. It's a great party, but I got to fly. Love to all you beautiful mutants. Michael, I can't say how much I appreciate all you do for us. Oh, Stuart, you're so sweet. Now, tell your boyfriend, congratulations for me, for you guys getting back together. I think that's awesome. And take care, Stuart. Thanks for stopping by. I really, really, really appreciate that. Now, Eddie, what was that Gigi? Okay, the 7-inch, Eddie, was Gigi's very first band. It doesn't sound anything like the punk rock Gigi as far as I know. This is a band called Malpractice that he was in the 1970s in New England. Gigi Allen and Merle Allen's first recordings, okay? Look at how they looked. That is Gigi right there with the eye makeup and the nice haircut and the low-cut blouse or whatever he's wearing. Yeah, so that's them. And I don't know which one's Merle Allen. I don't know Merle Allen that well, but maybe he's the guy with the eyebrows. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's what that is, Eddie. So check it out. Right, so we have that going on. I got that great package from Jeff Clayton. Thank you again, Jeff and ANTiSEEN. We love you. And I can, it was such let me tell you how I found out about ANTiSEEN. Me and my friend Mindy, we were in junior high school and we were walking through a mall and we went to this record store in the mall. It had a really generic name like the Record Den or something like that. And we would go to this record store all the time. And because it was walking distance from my house, this mall. And we walk in there one time and we see this flyer for a show. And the club just happens to be right across the street from these little ghetto apartments I used to live in the 80s. So we're like, what is this? And it says ANTiSEEN. And it has this scene, S-C-E-N-E, has a scene of a photo depicting a scene of a punk rock show where there's two guys on stage. One guy has another guy in a headlock. One guy has a mohawk. There's blood. There's guys jumping, like doing stage dives and stuff in some of these photos or whatever. Totally intrigued me. And we were like, well, this must be punk rock. And it was at a country bar called the Yellow Rose. And the Yellow Rose turned into a punk rock bar at night, like at 6 p.m., turned right into a punk rock club. So that's where I first saw ANTiSEEN, my very first punk rock show. And it was because I saw that flyer. And I have the flyer still. I took that flyer and I still have it framed in my house because that's the way I roll. I'm an archivist, for goddamn sake. And so I archive things. That means I hoard things, but I hoard them, but they're very organized and displayed properly. That's the difference between a hoarder and an archivist. You know what I mean? Let me tell you guys a secret. All right. My friend Hop Frog is not in here right now, but let me tell you something. So for those of you guys who have been following my streams for the past few weeks, you know that my friend Andy, who is an excellent guitar player. He's been in some very famous indie rock bands from North Carolina back in the 90s, and he was doing tours on record labels, whatever. He had that whole experience. And he and I connected again after many years, and he basically gave me an old guitar he had because I was telling him that I wanted to start learning how to play my little punk rock guitar stuff again. So after 3 months of waiting for him to give me this guitar, because he kind of disappeared for a while, he gives me the guitar, but the neck is cracked. And I don't mind the aesthetics of the guitar. I don't care how beat up or whatever it looks. But because the neck is cracked, I cannot tune it, and it just won't stay in tune. I think it's a fatal flaw of the guitar. So my friend Hop Frog now, let's rewind a little bit. Back when I was going to get the guitar and I hadn't gotten it yet, I told my friend Hop Frog, I'm getting a guitar soon, because Hop Frog is really into guitars. He can play guitar really well. He kind of collects guitars. He kind of like buys broke up cheap guitars and then fixes them up and makes them work again. And he just does it as a hobby. So he has a lot of guitars. And he offered to send me a guitar. And I said, okay, let me know what I owe you. That's great. I'll do it because I just need to make sure I have a guitar that works. He's sending me a damn guitar. So we're going to have a good working guitar very soon. And I just wanted to share that with you all because I'm very excited about that. That's my positive since last week, is that I found out I'm going to get a working guitar. Okay. So now Let me see what I missed here. Okay, I got the GG thing. The GG documentary was good. I've never seen it, but yeah, I've never seen it. Could have been worse. Howdy Tim. So that's before the Jabbers. Yeah, before the Jabbers. That was the very first stuff him and his brother ever recorded was Malpractice. If I understand it correctly. I remember that one early video. What was that? I don't remember. Ryan Anderson, Pilmer, which ANTiSEEN album should I buy from the website? It will be my first ANTiSEEN record. I'm going to bundle it with GG. Okay, give me a second, Ryan. Let me look over there and see what's available. Let me see what's available, Ryan. Give me a second here. Now, let's see. Okay, here we go. You want to get, hold on, let me make sure. There's so many good ones. Okay, there's so many good ones, but you probably want to start at the beginning, okay? If you start at the beginning, you want to get there's two, okay? Decide between these two. There's one called the Raw Shit LP that came out in 1989. It's some pretty good early stuff. But then there's also the Complete Drastic Sessions. The Complete Drastic Sessions is basically the Drastic EP, which was their very first 7-inch, plus a whole side's worth of outtakes from the same session, remastered for maximum impact, pressed on white vinyl, limited to 500, released in 2017. That's another good one. Now, if either of those is not available for whatever reason, but I think they are, Honor Among Thieves is another great early ANTiSEEN, classic early ANTiSEEN. Start there, and then just go from there. The music changes slightly, but they have a sound that is kind of like, the Ramones and AC/DC have a sound. ANTiSEEN has a sound, and they stick with it. But Ryan, that's great that you're buying some ANTiSEEN. You don't know how that warms my heart, brother, because they've been so close to me, and they did so much for me in my life. They took me on tour in their crappy little van, doing punk rock shows in the 80s, and it was great. Rob Ginsburg, I can't stress how good the new Metal Leg album is. I'm waiting on the vinyl release. Me too. Keep me posted on the vinyl release, brother. I've been holding off on hearing it because I want to hear it on physical media. And if it's anything like the first album, let me just tell you guys, Rob Ginsburg is related to a guy who's in a band called Metal Leg. It's METALLEG. And there might be another G on the end. I don't know. Metal Leg, though. And I saw these guys open for the Dickies years ago, and me and my friend Tim Nolan bought their record, and we just love them. They're like power pop punk, a great mix of power pop punk. Great stuff. I love them. And so they just came out with a new release digitally at the time. I refuse to listen to it digitally. I got to hear it on vinyl. So please keep me posted, Rob. And let me see. Thanks, y'all, for stopping by. I always have to thank you because I appreciate your company here. And, I do this once a week so that I can actually talk to humans. Because usually I'm talking to my cats or I'm typing emails. So, I don't see humans very often. Wait a second. Rob Ginsburg, there's a new Naked Raygun album? I have no idea. Oh, I can watch the GG documentary for free on Tubi? Well, I may do that one day. But here's the thing. I'm a weirdo. I don't really like watching movies alone. I like watching with somebody else so I could discuss it, basically. So next time my friend Tim or somebody visits, maybe we'll pull that up on Tubi. We'll see what happens. So yeah, Naked Raygun. That's interesting. Another band who's put out a new album lately that I really kind of want to get is a band that a Devo fan hit me to. Now, I'd heard of this guy's name. He had some hit songs. I never really paid attention. But then my friend Alex Brunel sent me a copy of the album on CD because he thought I would like it. And this was years and years and years and years after the album came out. But it's Andrew W.K., the guy that did the Let's Get a Party Started, Let's Get a Party. He did a lot of party songs. And they were just like kind of full throttle pop rock, pop metal, pop something. I don't know. But it was like heavy guitars and rhythm, but it was very popular music. But he has a new album out. I think it's called God is Partying or something. And he has this look where he dresses in a white t-shirt, white pants, long hair. He's had the same look for decades, and it's great. So anyway, I'm kind of into him, and I'm kind of looking forward to his. Now, Ryan Kidd, I just showed something that you're gonna like. I got a package, Ryan Kidd. I got a package from ANTiSEEN. Okay, so here's the one thing I got. It's an ANTiSEEN reprint T-shirt. This is probably made first time in the '90s. But now it's reprinted, and his mask and the ANTiSEEN logo, I believe, glows in the dark. Now, along with that, Ryan Kidd, dig it. I got the Malpractice 7-inch from the singer of ANTiSEEN, and this was put out by my good friend Malcolm Tent on his TPOS label. Very nice work, Malcolm. Thank you for your service. But yeah, got this, Ryan, and also Ryan, I was talking about you when I showed this earlier because I knew you'd like it. I got this G.G. Allin Carnival of Excess album. I don't know much about what's on this, but I can't wait to hear it. It's got a cool insert photo of Gigi as well. So, Ryan, those two things are available at antiseen.com if you so desire. I think you already have. Don't you already have one or both of those? Yeah, TPOS, Ryan. TPOS, I've known Malcolm Tent for many, many, many years. Great guy. He's put out some cool stuff. The Thor and the Ass Boys singles were on TPOS. So yeah, it's he puts out some great, weird, punky stuff. Carnival of Excess is his country album. There are 3 really great tunes on it. Okay, cool. All right, great. I'll check it out. There's an acoustic version of, okay, great. Thanks, Eddie and Ryan. Thanks for the information. Awesome. Okay, cool. That's great. So it's interesting though, because my other GG records that I have are typical GG Allin, but these are a little different, which I'm really looking forward to diving into some different GG Allin stuff. So you have the Carnival of Excess on a double 7-inch. Was that a bootleg or was that a real release? What label was that on? I never heard of the Carnival of Excess on double 7-inch. That's amazing. Oh, cool. All right, so great. I got some great stuff from Mr. Jeff Clayton. Thank you, Jeff Clayton. I know you're not watching, but cheers to you, brother. I tell you what, man, that band opened me up to so many things. They welcomed me with open arms when me and my friend Mindy stumbled into that first punk rock show. I don't know if we were pretty scared. We didn't know what to expect, and it was weird. Watch out, Charlie. Hey, now, Chris, did you change your channel again? I am 138. I really liked Beat It Creep. But thanks for being here. We appreciate your beautiful face with an X on your head. We appreciate you, man. Have you heard the Jabbers Boomer? No, I don't know what that is. Yeah, welcome. Eddie, I've heard so many GG bands, I forgot them all, honestly. That's great. There's quite a few. I have wasn't he in the Fuck Ups? I have a single from the Fuck Ups. But the cover, I guess, was either an early Xerox or maybe mimeographed cover. Do you guys remember what mimeograph cover printings were? Anyway, the cover art on mine just totally faded away almost. Like the whole thing that says the Fuck Ups and has a drawing on it, all that graphic just faded off of my 7-inch. Lee Victor, and don't forget to buy Malcolm Tent's Total Woman of Devo book. I'm in it. That's right. Malcolm Tent of TPOS Records did some photos of some Devo fans that are girls, and he has those available. Pardon me, that was a wine burp. The song Don't Talk to Me from the Jabbers is top notch. Yeah, I don't have any of the Jabbers stuff. I'm going to do a GG vid soon. Got a bunch of stuff. Jabbers the best. Okay, yeah, I got to check that out, Ryan. That's awesome. That's cool. Lee Victor. Hey, Malcolm Tent's here. What's up, buddy? Who hipped you to the fact I was talking about you? Yeah, I just got the Malpractice 7-inch from Jeff Clayton. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Thank you for your service, Malcolm. If nobody tells you that every day, they really should, because you are doing the Lord's work, making these releases happen and doing what you do for rock and roll. We appreciate you, Malcolm. I've known Malcolm for a long time. So yeah, we're drinking wine. We're opening some packages. I have this other package I really want to kind of open right now, if you guys don't mind, okay? This is a total mystery to me. I have no idea what it is. Okay, so let's get into this because I'm psyched. Okay, now it looks like it's from somebody named Jessica. If you could see right there, whoever signed for the packet, signed the package, I think it says Jessica. And I don't know where it's from. It's not, it looks like it might be from Canada. It's from Canada. Okay, somebody in Canada sent me this great thing, handwritten, lined paper, address, okay? And I don't know what it is, and I'm told, are you guys ready for this? Because I'm kind of psyched. I'm kind of really excited. I don't know. Should I open it right now? I'm really excited. I don't know what it is. Mystery mail is the best. It's like Christmas without the religion involved, right? This mystery mail is just the best stuff. I just love. Thank you. If your name is Jessica, thank you. Now, sometimes let me just say, sometimes people do say, "Hey, I'm going to send you something," and then I totally forget. And then I get something like this and I open it and I go, "Oh yeah, I remember this person told me they were going to send me blah, blah, blah." I don't know if that's the situation here. I just know that I don't know what's in here. Okay. So here we go. Put it facing the camera first. I will, Rain. Okay. Okay. Let me just put that on the screen. Rain Hall, our new friend here, says, put it facing the camera first. Okay. Here we go, Rain. Ready? Are you ready? I'm just going to, whatever's in here, I'm going to pull it out. All I see is cardboard. What do you see? All I see is cardboard. Is there anything else? Uh-oh, something just fell out. Something fell out of the envelope. Hold on. It was this. What's this? Is there something there? What is it? It's paper? I don't know. I can't. Let's just look. Oh my goodness, it's a cat toy. See, this is what I'm talking about, Rain. My life is music, cats, art. That's about it. And a little drinking here and there. So look at this. We got this cool cat toy I'm going to bust out on my cats tomorrow. It's a very simple thing here, but man, look at that cat jumping. What is that? Catamonials? Holy crap, I've never heard of catamonials before. Look, it's actual cats. They're cats writing their reviews of this toy. We got Dizzy and Kirby and Flip. Dizzy and Kirby and Flip wrote their reviews. This is awesome. Now, what else could be in here? I'm seeing cardboard with my name on it. Okay, but what's in here? Okay, let's just open this up so that you can see what's in here. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, is there anything there? Oh, look at this. What is this about? Okay, so this is a laminated this is a laminated flyer for the Gerald V. Casale Jihad Jerry and the Evildoers solo album. I don't know where this came from. Does anybody know what this is from? I don't understand what this is. Did Jessica make this? Is this from an event, a release party? I have no clue. But this is cool. This goes in the Devo archives. Does somebody want to scan that thing there? I'll hold it up. You guys can take a picture of that and see if it works. Try to get it as straight as possible here. Okay. Anybody want to try that? Let me know what happens if you're able to do it. Wait, Ryan Kidd, you found Blood of Freaks at a store? Must have been the repress, though, right? Couldn't have been the original. If you found the original at a store, that's pretty good. Let me know what you paid for it. But it might be the repress, I'm guessing. Uh-oh. Somebody talking shit about my hat. Look. I only wear hats because I was forced to. God told me to wear a hat. Look, I'm trying to find Rain's. Rain. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Rain. Yeah, cats, not kids, Rain. This is where we are. Oh, you have 3 kittens. Oh, my goodness. Where's Miss Meowser? Is she here? Do you see her? She was whining at me earlier. I don't know where she went. Hey, is Zeb here? Where's Zeb? Hey, Zeb. What's the Zeb? The best version of Hebrew and Stomp, I think. The one that I liked the most and the one I heard first was, well, there's a very early version, the hardcore version, like that was done back in the day. But there's a version that's, I believe, it's on the B-side of the Jihad Jerry single. It's just Jerry doing the vocals, which I think was how it was first recorded. And then when they released it on the South Park soundtrack, they added Mark vocals. But for somehow the Jerry version was a little more raw or something. I remember. So anyway. Pardon me. I usually sleep at this time. It's 2:12 at night. Zeb, I'm so glad that you made the effort to come over here, even though it's so late for you. It's so cool that my friends overseas stop in, even though it's late as hell for them. But this is great. I'm going to try this out on my. Look at that cat there. Look at the photo of that cat just going for it. This is great. I love stuff like that. Thank you so much. I assume your name is Jessica. There was no letter in here, I don't think. No, there's no letter. Nothing else in there. So, wow. I want to know where that flyer's from. Okay, so let me catch up. I think I'm behind a little bit here on the chat, and I apologize. Oh, my God. That's great, Ryan. It is an original pressing. That's a great find, dude. You're on your way to a fantastic ANTiSEEN collection, my friend. But it's hard to find that stuff in the wild, ANTiSEEN anymore, you know? You know what I'm saying? I have cool posters and things. Yes, I do, Rain. I have a 2-story house full of stuff, right? And I'm working on doing a what's called a room tour. But for me, it's going to be like a house tour. And I'm working on getting that ready. But it's taking a bit of time because I've got so many projects going on and so much shipping material around my house right now. It's kind of hard to get it camera ready, the whole house. So anyway, when I finally do it, it's going to be at least in 2 parts, upstairs and downstairs, but we'll see. But you'll see a lot of it, Rain. Just sub me up, sub my channel, and you'll be aware of when I do that. Deadwax says, Michael, what is your favorite ANTiSEEN record and what is your favorite Devo album as well? Deadwax, my favorite ANTiSEEN record is probably the very first 7-inch called the Drastic EP because I bought it when it came out. I had just met them. I was going to their shows, but I was too young to actually stay for the concert. Usually my curfew was before they actually played the show, so I would go for the sound check. I would just watch their sound checks. And so anyway, Drastic EP, probably my favorite ANTiSEEN record. Now, if we're talking about albums, it's probably going to be either Southern Hostility or Noise for the Sake of Noise. Those two are early ANTiSEENs, but I like their later stuff too. Don't get me wrong. It's just that the early stuff has kind of a sentimental value to me. Now, favorite Devo album, as I said before in the stream, is New Traditionalists, released 1981, because that was the first Devo album that I was waiting for to be released. I knew it was coming and I was excited for it. And so there you have it. Any news on the Ronaldo and Loaf movie? No, Zeb. And I've seen the trailer, and my ugly ass is in the trailer, and I'm lit up like I look like I'm dead. I'm so pale, and the light is so white that I look like I'm dead. But luckily, I'm only in the trailer for about a second and a half. So, but I don't know when it's coming out. I have not heard. Can I get backstage on the room tour? Ryan Kidd, you can come in the steamboat room. Inside joke, everybody. If you don't know what that is, an inside joke between me and some vinyl community people. I just knocked his toilet off, and that's uncool. All right. Yeah, so Deadwax and Ryan are in the house, 2 of my favorites there. Now, Ryan Kidd says, Randall Reaver VCLT'd me the first ANTiSEEN 7-inch. Whoa, that's right. You hooked up there, my friend. I saw that video you did, and you hooked up. And I can't believe he sent you an OG pressing of that. That's so cool. Oh, yeah, and I don't know if Randy's the human A side. I'm not sure about that. Randy might be the human unreleased rare track off the bootleg album. Tim Nolan, I'm waiting for you to go solo with your own stream. No more moderating. You've got what it takes. That's what I'm saying, Ryan. I've been trying to get that kid to do content on his channel for years, and it's an uphill battle. It's an uphill battle, I swear. Michael and Martin Jones have the coolest houses. Yeah, Martin Jones has some good stuff in his house. Like his walls are painted interesting colors like red and shit. Yeah, you can tell me and Martin live alone, right? I want to see the room that all the dirty business goes down in. That's the room right in here in front of me. That's my so-called office. But basically, it's where I store all my packing and shipping materials, everything I sell on eBay, all the records I take to record shows to sell. It's all crammed in there, and it's a mess. It's totally crazy. Yeah, the steamboat room, Ryan. You know what I'm talking, Ryan Kid. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm for Tim doing videos as well. Tim has an amazing music collection that he needs to share with everybody. He's got the biggest reel-to-reel collection probably in the world. He's got so many goddamn records, so many interesting pressings. Hold on a second. Somebody news here. Paula Oppenheimer. Wiki, June 1st, 2008, a fire broke out at Universal Studios Hollywood. Said the fire destroyed 3-acre portion of the back. Well, yeah, 40,000, 50,000 archive digital. Yeah, I know. I heard about that fire where all this stuff got destroyed, and it's a bummer. But you know what? Is it just film and video? I thought it was about the music masters. But anyway, I'm not really much into film or video. But I'm just saying that if you bought the music and you have it on physical media, then you don't really need the masters anymore, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it's a bummer when stuff like that happens. Totally. Ryan, what is that little icon there you got? My old ass can't see it. What is it? Let me make the screen big here for a second. Oh yeah, he's like, oh, what the fuck? Okay, that's a what the fuck icon. Okay. Now, welcome, Paula. Great to see you. Very nice of you, Tim. How cordial of you. Now, you see Tuco doing 7 vids in 7 days. Oh, yeah, I've been commenting on them all. I tend to see them exactly when he posts them for some reason. I'm like the first one to see him for some reason. But yeah, he's on a roll. I wish he would continue kind of doing maybe not 7 videos in 7 days, but certainly more content. I like it. I like Tuco and I like his content. Now, I just want to say, as we get closer to the end of the stream, and we typically end 2 hours after we start, which tonight would be around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is in about 40 minutes. Now, what I like to do at the end of these is end with a little noise. And so what I'm going to do is at some point here soon, I'm going to put up an invite link, and then I'll invite some of you to come up and join me in a little noisy something on screen. And you can make noise with whatever you want. Pardon me. You can make noise with your face, your hands, your keys, an electronic instrument, a guitar, a saxophone, a toilet. You can make noise with whatever you want. I just want to get people on screen to kind of send this live stream out in a barrage of interesting, ridiculous noise. So, yeah. So, Tim, you got to do some videos, dude. Okay, so let's see. I'm missing some stuff here. Let me see what I'm hearing you, Ryan and Randy. We will see. Yeah, that means he's not going to do it. We'll see. Turn the damn camera on and get in front of it and talk about some damn music, Tim. Fuck. Bless you. Are you blessing me, Lee? Please bless me. Bless me. Bless me. Please bless me, Lee. Cheers, Lee. Blood of Jesus. Here we go. Now, I like that Lee's here blessing people, especially me. And Eric says 7 videos in 7 days, and I struggle to do 2 videos in 45 days. Eric, get your shit together, dude. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to come out here to the Carolinas. We're going to meet up, and I'm going in various ways. I'm going to inspire you to be a content creator, my friend. All you got to do is hand farts. That's all you got to do. Now, Randy, still teasing us with making videos. I know. It's like he does these live streams, and damn it, I always miss them, and it pisses me off. Have you ever seen his live stream, Ryan? He always does them when I'm not paying attention. Where's Richie been? I don't know, Ryan. Richie's, he doesn't like us anymore or something. I tried to get his address to send him some VCLT, and he wouldn't give it to me. So who knows? I tried to send him some free stuff, and he won't take it. Maybe he just knows that my musical tastes are so bad that he doesn't want anything that I have. I don't know, Ryan. We miss him, though. We miss the Vinyl Richie. He's a good guy. I don't know what happened. You know, it's fickle. It's a fickle community here in the YouTube vinyl world. It's a fickle beast. Hey, Lee Victor. Look what she just did. Satan. Lee Victor, thank you for that super chat. And in response to that, I will turn on this Firehouse Kiss siren lantern thing. And I'll also make this guy, Super Chat Charlie, do a little noisy dance for you. And he will light up his toilet for you. Thank you, Lee Victor. It's very much appreciated. That's $6.66. Here we go. Oh, shit. He threw the toilet at you. Hold on. Super Chat Charlie, you threw the toilet at her. I've never seen you do that before. He's really excited. Here we go. Oh, Super Chat Charlie. Woo! That's what he does. That's what he does when the tips come in. Isn't that worth it, Lee? Wasn't that worth it to have him look you in the eye and light up his toilet for you? Lee, I know that you loved that, and you may have to go fondle yourself or something after that. But thank you, Lee. That was very good of you, and that helps us keep this damn thing going. It helps us pay the StreamYard bill and all that shit. So, yeah, I love the laughter. I love the laughter there, Lee. Love it. Wee! Ha ha ha! Wee! Ha ha ha! Whoa! Thank you, Lee. Lee Victor. I'm used to my life going down the shitter, not the shitter coming at me. Well, see, that's why you come here, is for a little bit of extra something, right? My girlfriend waited on Priscilla Presley the other night. She said she was very sweet and still a babe at her age. Wow. Okay, so your girlfriend serves food and drink, and that's cool. Now, is this at a restaurant in the very hip Nashville that you're talking about? Priscilla Presley, huh? Well, that's good. I'm glad Priscilla is leading a life that keeps her alive. You know, that's great. All hail Priscilla Presley. I was never a fan of Elvis's music, no matter what genre or age it was, what era Elvis. I just never got into it. But oh, she works at the Honky Tonk. That's right. You said that on one of your streams. That's cool. Well, you know, Priscilla knows where to go. The hip Nashville or Memphis or wherever. Memphis, Nashville. Aren't they all hip? Nashville's the hippest though, right? It's like a little Hollywood out there. It's like Sunset Boulevard. Now, Ryan, you got to answer my email too, brother, about Muddy Roots Festival, okay? I sent you an email. If you did not get it, I will send it again, but I did send you an email about that a few days ago. Nashville sucks. I've heard that. I've heard that it was overtaken. It was overtaken by rich people. Yeah, so Ryan, get back to me about my email. That would be sweet. And then I will try to hook you up with that Muddy Roots thing, if assuming it's still going to go on. But we do have some time to deal with that. So now let me just say, here is this little link. Join me on screen, okay? Join me on screen. Okay. Pardon me. So if anybody wants to join me on screen at the end of this live stream, in the next, I don't know, 10 or 20 minutes, we can start doing this shit, this noise. And what else do I have over here? Oh, I got to show you guys some stuff I got at the thrift store today, okay? Now, just 4 things I got at this random thrift store. Usually doesn't have anything, but I picked up a few things today. And this is basically just stuff I'm going to resell on eBay, but it's pretty interesting, some of it. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but when you find a Disney record in good shape, especially in the shrink wrap like this, the vinyl is near mint, you can always sell these things. If you are a reseller of this kind of stuff, this goes for something, maybe 10 or 20 bucks. I don't know. So I'm going to sell that. And then I got this cool thing here. Boris Karloff does Aesop's Fable, and this is shrink wrap, really nice shape. So I'll get something for that. That'll pay the bills. Now, this is a really interesting one here. Now, this is a sealed record. Everything You See Is Me, and it's by somebody named Rasa. Now, Rasa, there's not much hint here on what this is, right? There's not many hints on how this sounds. I did a little research. And what I found out was that Rasa, I forget his real name. He's got like a very common name, like, like, I don't know, just a common name that I can't remember right now. But he's a music producer, and he's produced stuff from like Duff from Guns N' Roses, the guy that was in like punk bands like the Farts and all that stuff. He produced a Duff McKagan is his last name, Duff McKagan, whatever. He produced a solo album by him. He produced some rock and roll stuff. But this right here is a soul funk record that was put out in the 70s, I believe, late 70s. But it's soul and funk based on the Hare Krishna religion. It's all Hare Krishna, funk, and soul. And I heard a little bit of it on YouTube today. It's pretty cool. It's pretty, it's not bad. It's like chill funk, soul stuff, all with this kind of like Hare Krishna theme to it, which is pretty cool. I had some friends who were Hare Krishnas back in the day in the 80s, and they were former hardcore punks, and they turned to Krishna. And so anyway, I met them a few times, and we went to their Krishna, these geodesic dome things they would have their events in, and they were very cool people, and they fed us very well, and I got nothing against the Krishnas. So anyway, this is something cool that I could sell. And now the major finds that I found today, totally unexpected, because like I said, this thrift store, I think I mentioned this earlier in the stream, this thrift store, I hardly ever find any records in. But this was the crowning jewel. Okay, this is a really interesting record. It's called Call of the Valley, and it's on His Master's Voice. I don't know if you can see that. His Master's Voice label, which put out a lot of classical stuff. Now, this is an Indian pressing from India, and this is what's called Hindustani Indian classical music. And look at these dudes. Look at those guys. This is going to be good when you see that. Call the Valley, and there's the guys that are doing it. Shiv Kumar Sharma and his buddies. You got the santoor, the flute, the guitar. But anyway, this right here, because it's in such amazing condition, the Charlie, get out of here for a second. The cover near mint, obviously, if not mint. And look at this. The record, it's in this cool circular shaped plastic inner sleeve. I don't think it's ever been played. It's mint condition. So I think I'm going to get $100 for this, if you can believe that. But I will get $100 for this dollar purchase. I think the lowest it's sold for is 40, but this is in such great shape. One has sold in the past for $109, so I'm going to try to get some good money for this. But yeah, I kind of like the Hindu-based music and the Krishna-based stuff. I tend to like it for some reason. So anyway, there's a few finds. Now, yeah, look at that. You're right. I bet Tuco has that. I was thinking of Tuco when I got that, and I was thinking, I bet you he knows what this is. Malcolm Tent. Now, that's a thrift shop staple. Which one, Malcolm? What's a thrift shop staple? The Peter Pan or the Aesop's Fables? Okay, wait a second. Eric Bauer has killer records. He's holding out on us and not making a vid. And then Eric says, haha, Ryan Kid, I should have 2 ready to go before the weekend is over. Nice. See, this is why we get together here in the vinyl community to push each other to really go for it. We got to do that content. Ryan Kid, you know the drill. Sometimes you got to shoot those videos 5 or 6 times before you get it right. And it's frustrating, but we got to do it for the people, right, Ryan? You got to be somebody. Raga, that's a thrift store staple. Rasa, it's Rasa, Malcolm. It's the first time I've ever seen it, and it's sealed. And what an interesting story, because this guy, I forget his real name, and my eyes aren't good enough to see what his real name is here, but he's a producer, and he's produced a lot of weird stuff. But this is I think his first record he ever released back in the day, in the 70s. All right, now hold on a second. Very good musicians, Donald Kirby. That's good. Hey, Slambo, nice to see you. Ryan Kidd, Thor and the Ass Boys, great band or greatest band? I would say great band. Leave it at that. I'll take that. I don't want to push it. Sorry, my cheap glasses in play. Yeah, our eyes are failing, Malcolm, and I know what you're talking about. It sucks. I can't tell you how many times I have to take a picture of something on my phone and zoom in on it to read it. It sucks. So yeah, hey everybody, if we could do something really quick. I know this is ridiculous and somehow doesn't make sense a lot of time, but if you would just click the thumbs up button on this video, I usually like to have it be about the same number of people as people are watching. So we've got a couple dozen people watching now. I would love to get that thumbs up number to match more of how many viewers we have. And the only reason is, and I'll explain this, and I explain it quite often in my live videos, YouTube is a money-making machine. And usually what YouTube does is they take all the money from advertising. They take all the money from everything that we do as content providers, unless we choose to be monetized and choose to take a little bit of that coin from them. And so when you guys talk in the chat, when you guys put a thumbs up on the video, when you guys leave comments on the video after it's posted, when you guys do all that stuff, it helps my video get out there more. It helps more eyes get on it, and it helps me take more of that advertising revenue that usually would just go to YouTube. So YouTube gives me a little cut of that if I make certain grades, if you have a certain amount of subscribers, if you have a certain amount of likes or whatever. Somehow the magic works, and it helps my channel, and it helps everyone's channel. So if you are in the YouTube community as a content creator or as just a participant, it's good to always like the videos, comment, even if it's a short comment. Hey, I liked your video, whatever. It just helps the channel. So that's why we do this. You know, that's why I try to get the likes up and all that stuff. And thank you. It's already up there. So thank you very much for that. I just noticed the thumbs went right up. So that's good. So it's just a matter of, like, think about it like this. You're doing this stuff on YouTube, whether it's just for fun or whatever, and you're communicating with your friends, but somebody's making money off the stuff. And if you're not getting a part of it, then it's just a shame, right? The guys making the videos should get a little part of it, in my opinion. Michael Pilmer, should I mention my eBay? Well, why wouldn't you, Tim Nolan? Let me mention this for you, Tim, and you can put the link in there. Now, my friend Tim Nolan, who is my longest living friend in my whole life, I met him when I was probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 or whatever it was. He has 2 dogs, which he loves dearly. And one of his dogs just was diagnosed with cancer recently. So he has had to take his dog to some very expensive treatments over the last few weeks, and he takes him every week for this treatment. And so I told Tim, look, you should just post your eBay page, because Tim sells a lot of music stuff on eBay. He has, like, I think nearly 2,000 items listed on eBay right now. And he has some very spectacular items, all kinds of genres of music, all kinds of medium, reel-to-reel, album, cassette, CD, all kinds of stuff. So I said, look, you should just post your eBay link on Facebook or wherever you do your social media, and people will buy a few things from you, and that'll help. That'll help you. So yeah, Tim, post your eBay channel because, you know, there's punk rock there, there's metal there, there's jazz, there's classical music, there's everything you can think of on his damn eBay page. He has about double the eBay items I have listed. So go help him out. Go buy something. It'll help him pay for his dog's treatment. He loves his dogs, and of course, we all love our pets. And I have never been faced with having a pet with cancer, so I can't even imagine what he's going through. But every little bit helps. So if you want to go buy something on eBay, go hit my friend Tim up. And Tim, put that link in there when you can. And that'll be good. So in the next few minutes, I would love to get people up here to help me with some noise. Lee, do you want to join this time? I don't see our friend Abnorm in the house today. And Tim, also, you might want to put a direct link to your store as well. That's his store name right here. Let me put a eBay store, Music Matters 1999. That's how long he's been a seller. And so you guys go over there and see if there's anything that you fancy. I mean, his prices are very reasonable, and he doesn't gouge anybody on prices. He tends to price his items lower than other items in the same condition. So, yeah, I'll have to go grab something. See, this is how we do it. This is how you have to help people that are involved in this little music community, you know, and it's not like Tim's asking for handouts. He just wants you to go buy something that you want from him. And I swear he's got a huge catalog. So go check it out. So anyway, yeah, so good luck. And now here's the thing. I've been talking to Tim. I talk to Tim almost every day, right? So ever since he started the treatment, it has been working. His dog has been eating more, and his dog has been breathing better, and so we think it's working. So that's good. So let me put this in the chat again. Join me on screen. Pardon me. Okay, so there's a link in the chat. I want at least a couple of people to come up here and join me in some noise. Now, if you don't want to hear the noise, just type in the chat, no noise, and we won't do the noise. But if you want to hear the noise, you can type bring the noise in the chat, and we'll bring the noise. Like I said, I got a couple of noise makers here. You can bring anything you want up here to make noise, even your butt. Okay, I have a lot of things that are not listed, so let me know if you're looking for something in particular. Yeah, Tim has a house full of music collectibles for sale. He's only listed about 2,000 items, but he has way more than that, and he can tailor it to your needs and your desires. So yeah, everybody hit up Tim. He's got the biggest reel-to-reel collection I've ever seen in my life, and I bet of anybody in the world, he's got the biggest reel-to-reel collection. I just know it. So maybe you can buy a reel-to-reel from him, maybe a reel tape. He might sell one or two. He's got some amazing shit. You wouldn't believe it. Hey, there's Lee Victor. Ooh, backstage. Right on. All right, so we got one victim lined up to make some noise. Anybody else? Let's do this. It could be just me and Lee, and that's fine. That's fine with me. I'm glad I have a compadre in the noise world tonight. So Lee, just chill back there for a second, and we'll get to you real soon here. I'm going to pour another glass of wine because I can. And that's the way we roll. So Tim, yeah, good luck with everything. I know that you're going to get some traction out of this, mentioning it on the stream. You should definitely post it on your Facebook page as well, my friend. I'm telling you, it's gonna help you, even if a little bit. It'll help. Mm-hmm. Now here we go. I'm going to pour another glass of wine, and one more time, I'm going to put the link in the chat. And if you want to click that StreamYard link, you can come on up in here and make some noise with me and the beautiful Lee Victor. Okay, so this thing just doesn't pop like it used to. Okay. Cheap wine is going down real fine. All right. Okay. Now, 3 more minutes. For anybody else who wants to join. Now, Slambo, what'd you say? Got to reconnect my camera. Coming shortly. Okay, great. You spelled coming wrong, but that's okay. Now, Lee Victor almost lost her shit. I saw it backstage. She almost barfed. Okay, so Slambo, you get your ass up here as soon as you can, and we're going to make some damn noise. You know what I mean? Because, look, I'll just give you a little taste right here. This baby room monitor, which was made by Street Punks from Canada, and it was a gift for me for getting them backstage at a Devo show. This was many years ago, at least 10 years ago. I miss these kids. I wish they were still in my life. Okay. This is what it does. A baby room monitor that was circuit bent. That's what you call this. When you take an electronic item like this and you make it do things it's not supposed to do. It has a line out there, a 1/4 inch line out, which means I can plug this into a guitar amp or whatever. So this is what this does now. This used to monitor babies. Now it just makes brutal noise, like even more noise than babies make, if you can imagine that. Okay, so listen to this. I turn it on. Wait, let me get warmed up. Oh, yeah. See, it's like all these buttons here are touch sensitive. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Isn't that fucking fantastic? I want my ringtone to sound like that shit. Okay, So that's what we have coming at you soon. And then we got this little delicate little piece of music thing here that we're going to do. So we're waiting for Slambo. We got Lee backstage, and we're going to bring Lee up. Can we bring you up, Lee, soon and just chat with you for a minute? Oh, and there's Slambo. Look, we got the kids up in the fucking house tonight. Okay, so when you guys are ready to come on screen, you guys give me a thumbs up. There's Lee's thumbs up. Boom. There she is. Boom. And then Slambo, you ready? Yeah, he's ready. Good deal. All right.
I got my stuff.
Children's of the noise. What are you drinking, Lee? You pounding it.
Truly.
Is that alcohol?
It is. It's like White Claw, except Truly, but this is a punch version. It's quite tasty.
Okay, now see, this White Claw thing is really intriguing to me because I know it's a very popular drink. And my friend Ann, I don't know, a month ago or so, had some friends from LA visiting. So she had them over here for a little party. And they brought a ton of White Claw and left most of it in my fridge. So over the last few weeks, when I've had people over, I just say, look, anybody want a White Claw, just grab it. So I had to do a stream. I think it was last weekend. I did a stream with Dr. October and Ryan Kidd, two people here in the vinyl community. And all I had to drink was that White Claw. So I got drunk on White Claw and whiskey. And I'm not really sure I like the White Claw.
Whiskey.
Yeah, I don't think I like the White Claw, though. It tastes like watered down Red Bull for me. Like it doesn't taste.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes like flavored water. So if you don't like flavored water, you won't like White Claw. These punches, though, they're kind of sweet. They're not like the regular seltzer waters.
Now, how is that compared to a beer as far as alcohol content?
I think it's like 4%. Oh, it's 5%. So it's like your average lager.
Okay, all right. Now, Slambo, what do you like to drink?
Usually a Coke, but today just the water.
Oh, now you got to leave those soft drinks behind. I'm trying to. I quit soft drinks during the pandemic for about a year, and I fell off the wagon this summer. But after I'm off tour, I'm going to quit again. But I know I'm going to need caffeine on tour.
I like to drink.
It's the toughest thing. It's the toughest thing I've ever had to do is quit drinking sodas. It's just I don't know. I don't even drink them all day.
I'm slowly bringing more water into my diet. So
water is really important.
8 glasses a day.
Yeah, See, I always have one of these right next to me, and I'm always drinking it all day. I probably go through 6 to 8 of these a day.
Cheers.
Right on. Yeah, cheers. Now let me take a sip of this. It's probably a good idea. Now, let me ask you guys: what are you making noise with tonight? If you're able to show it on camera without getting me a strike for nudity, tell me what you're using to make noise.
Oh,
these were popular last time, so I brought them back.
Yeah, these are pretty cool.
But also the film or the movie camera, I got 2 of them now.
Okay, now you didn't break it. I remember last time you were making noise with it and then it stopped working. Did you figure it out?
That was this one. It just jammed. And it's fixed.
Good. Okay, good. I was worried. Yeah. I was worried there for a minute.
I can wind it up. And of course, it's not going to wind right now. There it goes.
Oh, that sounds good. I like the winding. Oh, here's my friend Lobster. Hey, what's up, man? We're getting ready to make some noise, Lobster. Okay, so
I've also got my power drill.
Ooh. Wow. Oh, that's going to be a great addition. Okay, now, Lee, what do you got?
Handyman.
For another time.
What?
This is the one I had as a kid. But I don't have batteries for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one to break out next time, brother.
Yeah, as soon as I get the batteries.
Now, that'd be a good thing to get circuit bent. To make it do things it's not supposed to. That would be really good.
I want to get a second one to do that because that's the one that we had 20 years ago.
Now, Lee, you have a fan here. It looks like Marco.
Hi, Marco.
Yeah, he likes what he sees. Now, somebody named Vinny is trying to get on the screen, and they're backstage. And I know Vinny. That's Vincent. You ready to come on? Give me a thumbs up, Vince, if you're ready. You ready? Okay, he's almost ready. He's getting his shit together. Okay, there he goes. Boom! We got 4 motherfuckers up in here ready to make some noise.
Hey, Mike.
Daryl wants to say hi.
Oh my goodness! Look at that.
Wait,
let's make you big. Let's make you big. Let's make you big. Hold on. Oh my goodness.
This is Daryl. He's very shy, but he just came up to my chair.
Did he just wake up?
Looking at me. He might have. He's normally
looks
hiding, so
he looks.
he must have
sleepy.
wanted to say hello to everybody.
Oh, look
Wondering
at
who I'm
him!
chatting to.
How much does he weigh?
I have no idea.
He looks like a good 18 pounds.
He's not 18. I used to have a cat, Bert, that weighed 18 pounds.
Oh.
Daryl's definitely smaller than he was, but he's got a big belly here.
Look at his face. Oh my goodness.
Cutie
That's
patootie.
great.
He's the biggest sweetie pie.
And you have a Metallica shirt on, I noticed. Are you a fan of Metallica?
I do like them, yes.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I do like them as well. All right, so let's get this started. Now, Lee, since you were the first to pop on, I'll let you start the whole festivities. And let me just tell everybody, I will be saying a proper goodbye to everybody at the end of this thing, but we're going to start with some noise. And yeah, that's right. That's a good idea. Let's take a drink.
Yeah, Daryl's pretty great, everybody.
All right, Daryl. You ready, Daryl?
He's hanging in my lap. He might run away in a second.
Oh, just to show real quick, I'll be using this because
nice.
Yeah, I didn't. When I watched back at the last time I made some noise, I didn't think my chain wallet and picture frame was loud enough. So I'm like, just shake.
Yeah, I wish my dildos were loud.
Shit out of this thing.
That is a great quote, Lee Victor. I wish my dildos were louder.
I ran out of battery power on 2 of them.
So you gotta get the plug-in kind.
Well, they are. Most of them, not all of them.
That's probably
They're all different.
one of the best things I've heard to this day. I wish my
Of course it
dildos
is.
were louder.
Now,
I guess more people want the opposite.
Now, I like to start these things by saying that it's important while you're doing your noise to realize that you shouldn't be doing your noise constantly all the time. You should back off sometimes and let other people's noise come through. Because if we're all doing a barrage of noise at one time, sometimes it gets a little lost, like some of the sounds. So I'll try to do some stuff close up to the microphone, and then I'll pull away. And then I'll do some stuff close, and I'll just try to give other sounds room to breathe, if you know what I mean, right? So that's all. Now, Lee, since you were the very first noise maker up in this piece, you can start however you want, and we'll just go from there.
All right.
Hey, Vinny, put that closer to the microphone.
Yes, I'm hoping to trying to find my mic here.
Ooh, that was a good one.
This one.
Yeah. Put that drill right up to that microphone. Just put it right up there. Yeah.
No, not doing that. I feel like the alarm clock is drowning everything else.
I just gargled wine. What is that sound that I'm hearing right now? Those are the cameras. Those are great.
Movie cameras.
Man, you need like a 1/4-inch jack out on those so you can run them through an amplifier. I thought that was really fun. And somehow cleansing.
Every Thursday.
What's that?
Feels good. Let it out.
It was great. And everybody brought really great noisemakers.
Yeah, I mean, I hope the alarm clock was all right. I mean, I don't know where my mic is on this
The
computer.
alarm
laptop,
clock sounded
but-
pretty cool. I
Yeah.
like it.
Really?
Yeah.
See, what typically happens is after, like tomorrow morning, I'll go back and I'll just watch the last part of the stream and I'll just see how all the volumes came. Because, all I can really hear is what I'm doing. I can hear what you guys are doing a little bit, but when I listen back to the stream later, it's a totally different beast to what I thought it might sound like. So,
Well, last time this one jammed, this time this one's jammed.
oh, good. Well, as long as something's jammed, that means you did it right. But we appreciate you guys. And it's funny because, the viewership does drop a whole bunch when we do the noise, but that doesn't matter to me because I love the noise.
It's also the end of the night, closing time.
And as soon as I get batteries for this.
Yeah, next week, okay? Next week we'll do that.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. We're going to sign off, and one by one, I'll let you go. Okay, Slambo, thank you for your service, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next time. And Vinny, thank you for bringing the alarm clock. I'm now going to wake up on time, and it's going to be fine.
You're welcome, man.
We'll hopefully see you
The
next
chrome
time.
clock here.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Bring it back next time.
Oh, I will.
All right, see you, brother. All right, now, Lee, thank you for jumping in first, and you probably
it was a good time.
You convinced a couple other people to jump in, I'm sure, and you have a fan somewhere in the chat.
I'm glad I took a shower today. No makeup, whatever. Jump in, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's great. You got the Metallica shirt. You're all good. We'll see you soon, and next week hopefully, but maybe in person sometime very soon. So
coming up.
Thank you, Lee. We love you. See ya. All right. Now, Lee has a great cat, and she showed it, and that's the cool thing. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I know that some of you don't like the noise, but we love it here. And Rain, I hope we see you again. Thank you for showing up. I don't know how you got here or how my stream got into your your vision, but hey, Deadwax, thanks for hanging out through all that noise. I appreciate it, man. I know it's probably not your thing, but thank you for being here. And damn it, we love you all. You give me a reason to talk to humans every week. And usually I'm just here talking to my cats and working on my computer all week. Sometimes I talk to Super Chat Charlie. He doesn't talk back much, although he does have a nice atrophied arm. You want to see how his arm? Okay. Anyway, so thank you for being here. May the rock and roll gods bless all of you like they've blessed me, and they really have. And we appreciate you. See you next time. And salute.